cities of Eugene and Corvallis. But the number of back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Ducks ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oregon State's offense will start this game off with the football. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for the edge. He'll pitch it. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Left side is Butler. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Beavers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Finds a crease. It's Glass.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to run it. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. The kick is on its way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Ducks offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Something to watch in this game, will he be able to attack this secondary, particularly the one corner that has had his share of issues? From the gun, running back on the move. He's past the sticks. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do?
Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick 6, but he'll be stopped at the 31. Great place to start for this offense. Going to the ground. Stop right there.
Not the start the offense wanted to have. They had to punt the first time out. And here on the opening play of their second drive, they're going backwards. If they're going to run the football, these big guys up front, they've got to do a better job.
Complete to the left. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Push is ahead. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Beavers! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Quarterback changing the play. Iamaleava. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotion surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. The Beavers using their 1st timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Davison. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting the 1st down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Oregon! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a crease. It's Glass. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. We'll have a stoppage here as there is a Beaver down on the field. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Look out. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun, it's Davison. He's got the first down. At the 35, he's loose. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Throwing, Imaliava. Moving out to the right. He'll try to do it himself. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Got him downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for room, it's Davison. Breaks into the open. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Ducks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Here's Imaliava to throw. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Tight end now in motion. 2nd down to the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Iamaleava. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab on the shot. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The Ducks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on second and short. The run inside. It's Davison. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
Turns it upfield. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Ducks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Throwing, Iamaleava. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Offense in a bunch formation. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quick give. It's Glass. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping it.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for space. It's Glass. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Setting up the screen. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, here on the Ducks sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
All right, Holly. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just got rid of that one.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
2nd and long here. He's changing the play. Here's Iamaleava to throw. This time he's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Iamaleava to the air again. Looking for the end zone. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Touchdown, Ducks! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Pulls it. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons.
The Beavers will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's run out of bounds at the 41, and he was oh so close to breaking that return. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Line gets set, first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Long way to go on second down. Iamaleava flips it out to the back. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Great job by this quarterback to beat the blitz, and then the running back made it to the sticks.
Yeah, awesome job. You see a extra guy coming. The running back is not accounted for. Nice job getting it to him and letting him get the first down. Great job, great read.
Finds his target. And they get him out of bounds, but not before a sizable pickup on that one.
And I know, having talked to the quarterback before the game on the field, he was telling me, if I can just get this guy the ball, good things can happen. I think you saw it right there.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good. But Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
Complete to start this drive. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Gonna take a shot. He's got it at the 20. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And the Beavers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Glass. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Oregon State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50.
Man, it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Throwing, Imaliava. Stepping to the right. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense, man. He's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. And the Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's Imaliava to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
Wide receiver going in motion. Hits inside, it's Glass. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Out wide left, it's Bauer. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short. The Beavers line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Not a lot of room to field this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey, guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Iamaleava. Rush right in his face. On the move, he fires. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Snapped it. They'll throw to start the drive. Got a man. It's Bauer. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's James. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. On the run, fires downfield. Left side is Powell. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out wide right, it's Bowers. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone defense. Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. He wants to throw it. Off the bench, arm loose, but the first one is incomplete.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Still running at the 40. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Making the adjustment on the play. Throwing, Imaliava. A shot toward the end zone. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Play action on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still...
Makes the catch. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. Cuts it upfield. It's James. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and a mile and a half. Rid of it on the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Here's Imaliava to throw. He fires to the left side. Complete downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Back to pass, it's Imaliava. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot every time he has looked his way. Good thing.
And it's his 4th interception of the night. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills. His offense the ball at the 29. Drops back on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Hunt is on its way. On the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And that is his fifth interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Running inside, it's James. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff again. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.